The other way we're going to get started in the Christmas spirit here, really kicking the holidays into full gear, is I have, for our sour dive of the evening, we haven't done Warheads yet. We did Toxic Waste as the first sour dive on the stream, but we have not done Warheads, so I found, while I was doing some Christmas shopping for some friends, I found this Warheads multi-pack with 3 fan faves. You've got the super sour spray candy, the extremely sour hard candy, and the cubes. So I figured let's do a little bit of a sour dive on these guys, check it out, see what these are all about, because Warheads are the quintessential best sour candy I can think of, pretty much, as far as sourness and lasting sour taste. So I've got the website up here just to see if there was anything interesting. I guess there are a number of varieties, but this does look like pretty much the main varieties are the what is that a ruler? Oh no, that's the spray. Okay, so we've got the main varieties are like a spray, we've got the cubes. I guess they have jelly beans too. They've got what look like gummy worms and chewy little guys. Actually, I think I saw the little worms one at the dollar store today when I was over there. So, well, anyway, all right, let's take a look at these. So you Warheads. This is the Christmas edition release with the 3 of them in there, and it comes in this little plastic container that you can keep your weed in. Light up your taste buds with Warheads. Enjoy the sour power of extremely sour hard candies, sour spray, and chewy cubes. 3 sour candy sensations to spray, crunch, and chew this holiday season. And it says Wally. Oh, I guess this guy's name is Wally. I don't think I ever knew that the Warheads mascot had a name. Trying to see if there's anything else interesting on here. Not really. Well, alright. Without further ado, let's see what Wally's got in the Christmas stash box. Round and round and round the plastic goes. Come on, man. We can do this. There we go. Alright. So, in the Warheads Christmas tree container, we've got the Warheads logo on the front. That I actually like a lot. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but let's see. Oh shit! I didn't get a wrapped version for the thumbnail. Hopefully I'll have something to use for that. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see. But if you look closely, I'm trying to like angle it. You can barely see it on... Oh, there you go. You can see it a little bit better with the light shining that way. Yeah, it's got the Warheads logo on the front there, which is pretty cool. All right, let's open her up. What do you got for me? So we have, in the package, we have green apple spray. We've got the cubes, which is just assorted flavors, I guess. And we've got little small version of the hard candies. Very nice. I think the real winner of all of this is this container, though. This is actually kind of nice. Like, it's, you know, pretty like sturdy, hard plastic. So I dig this. Yeah, it's a nice lunchbox, exactly. When all you eat is candy, just like me, it is a very nice lunchbox. Well, let's go through, and you know, this is actually pretty good because, like I said, we haven't done Warheads on stream before, so we'll start off with what I know. All right. We'll start off with what I know, which is the hard candies. I've never had the cubes, and I've never had the spray. So let's get into the hard candy. All right, classic. Really cannot go wrong with the classic. We'll just go with apple. Oh, they do have blues in there, but I'll just go with apple. It's the first one I picked out. So there you go. Classic Warhead. Our baseline here. These guys are thick boys. I don't know if they made them thicker now, because I remember when we did the toxic waste, I was thinking that the toxic waste ones are like thinner, but like they looked comparable to the old Warheads, but these look like pretty beefy. All right, let's see what we got here. You really can't beat it as far as sourness goes. Yeah, you know, it's exactly what I said during the toxic waste. It's such a good sour flavor, but it doesn't last. Because like that little bit that I just did, already I'm down to the sweet part. And there's like little hints of sourness in the sweet kind of bulk of the hard candy, but it's nothing like the coating. That coating is like where it's at. You know, you know what the deal is with a Warhead. You know where the the real flavor is, and it's in that initial punch that you get. I just broke off a little piece. Oh. You think the spray is going to be the worst? I would tend to agree. If it's what I'm hoping for the spray is that it's like the sour portion of the outside of the hard candy in like concentrated form. If that's what it is, then there's some serious potential there. But as of right now, yeah, I'm just going to bite into this and see if there's anything in the core. I don't think that there is. That's really what sets the toxic waste apart from the Warheads, is that in toxic waste, the hard candy has a little bit of an extra sour punch in the core of it. Warheads, you get that initial punch of the sourness, and then that's pretty much the whole experience, which is really unfortunate. So I would say that this is still probably a good like 7 out of 10 on sourness, but you're really only judging that like initial 30 seconds of enjoyment. So, all right. And is there anything Christmas related? I don't think that there is. Yeah, I don't think that there's any like holiday branding on any of these guys. So, all right. So, you know, 7 out of 10 for the baseline Warhead. Let's move over to the cubes. Cubed. Sour, sweet, and fruity chewy candy. I'm not gonna lie. These have always been like the cubed versions. I've seen them in the stores before, and I've always thought that they were like, they give me the impression that they're kind of like wimpy. So Toxic Waste is a bit more sour. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Toxic Waste, I think I gave 8.5 out of 10. Maybe a 9. Because it gives you, not only do you get the, like a prolonged sour experience from the initial flavoring of the Toxic Waste, but once you get past the initial coating, there's a little bit of an extra sour punch in the middle as well. So yeah, absolutely. These always seemed like kind of like Warhead Light to me, so I never really messed with it. But I thought this was a perfect opportunity to check these out and the spray, because they were all in the same holiday container. So let's open these guys up and see how they compare to the hard candy. Are they individually wrapped? I don't think they are. Nope, they are not. Okay. So these are the cubes. They are pretty much exactly as described. They are little rounded cubes. They've got the outer coating. They're kind of like a more jelly consistency, I would say. Ooh, these guys do not want to disconnect. All right, there we go. We got them. All right, let's try it. Blue, my absolute favorite. Here we go. Yeah, these are pretty much exactly what I thought they were going to be. They're way more sweet than they are sour. They've got like a little bit of a sourness to them, but really it's more of just like a hint of it. So as far as sourness goes, these are probably like maybe a 4, probably maybe closer to like a 3, I would say, maybe like a 3.5. The flavoring is pretty good though. The actual just like base flavor is not bad. But I mean, there's nothing, like no punch whatsoever when it comes to these. Yeah, even the outside like sugary kind of coating, because I don't know if you can see it there, but like they're like, it's got like the fuzzy sort of outside coating. Kind of hard to show on the camera, but like, because you can see it on my fingers a little bit. It's like that kind of sugar. It's just not. Oh, cheers, brother! Thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. It's just not like very concentrated sour flavor. There really isn't anything to it. But I do like the base flavor. As far as like just fruity candy is concerned, like they don't taste bad. They taste really good actually. But as far as we're judging on sourness, we're not judging on just overall taste. Yeah, about 3.5, I would say, on the old sourness scale. Nothing to write home about, but certainly a passable snack. I mean, if you're at a gas station or something, there's really nothing wrong with going for them. All right, last but certainly not least, let's try out the super sour spray candy. This, I'm hoping. I've got high hopes for this. The spray. So, let's see. Green apple, twist off cap. Yep. And can I, just as an aside, regardless of how sour this is, that is how a twist-off cap that is encased in plastic should open. You just, one nice firm twist, and the thing just opens. Like, it's just like a very nice clean break. That is exact. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I really, I don't know if it's an OCD thing, or if it's just like a preference or whatever, but I really, really hate it when it's got like a cap like that on any product, really, sour or not. I hate it when it's you're supposed to twist through plastic and it doesn't go properly. Like, that's exactly how these are supposed to open. Anything that's encased this way should open just like that. So already high marks off the bat. So not much really to say about this as far as the presentation goes. It's like a spray, as if it were like a perfume or something, I guess. Got to give it a couple of clicks to get it primed. All right. No color to it. I just sprayed a little on my hand. I don't know if you can see a little drip down there. All right. Passing the hand lick test, I think Rage Quit might be correct about the sourness level, but licking it off of your hand is not the same as going straight into the mouth. Take that to the bank. All right, here we go. Did I get it on here? Oh god, I hope not. I don't think I did. I think I just dribbled it down my chin. I'm getting very sloppy with the spray. Yes, the spray is certainly more concentrated. It helps if you get it directly into your mouth, which I did not. One time I went to one side, one time I went to the other side. Let me try this again. Yeah. This is definitely a more concentrated version of sourness than the cubes. I would actually say, though, that I don't think it's that much more sour than the hard candies. And also, in order to fully, like, get the real punch out of it, I think you really kind of have to go, like, several pumps into it. So, let me try to do, like, 5. Yeah, I mean, I would give it a, like a 6, I think. Some women carry mace in their purses. Others carry Warheads super sour spray. Yes, and others still carry actual Warheads. We are in the United States, after all. Yeah, I would give it a 6. There's really not much to it. Like, the actual flavor, like the sour apple element of it doesn't really come through. It really is just like a nice, like, punch of sour. But this is like a single burst. Even that, like, five pumps that I did, it really equals up to pretty much like one smack, and then you know it dissipates really quickly. Like, for me, I'd probably break this open and just, like, drink it. Which would probably be pretty fun, but I think I'd make a mess even more so than I already have, so I'm not going to attempt that. Oh, does that twist? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm not going to attempt it, but that would be the way to enjoy this the most, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is cool, like, as, like, a little gimmicky thing. It's one of those deals where it's, like, not sour enough to be a standalone product, and it's not enough sustenance to be a candy product. Like, I think what you should do, let's try this. Take one of these. So this is a cube. We're going to do a cube and a spray. Yeah, I mean, even that doesn't really, like, send it to the stratosphere. I do have to say I'm a little bit disappointed in this. Only for the fact that when you do the actual spraying of it, you get, like, just it's like a single hit, you know what I mean? It's like a one-hitter-quitter kind of deal. You spray it, even if you spray it 4 or 5 times, you're pretty much just getting one pop of sour. The sourness is concentrated, but I wouldn't say that it's, like, anything to write home about. So yeah, I would say of the 3, Original Warheads is the sour winner. With a, what'd I say, 7? The cubes, I think we said, was like a 3.5. And the spray is like a 6 on the sourness scale. As far as flavors go, just in the candy world, I would say that the Warheads cubes are the best flavored candy. I would give these probably about like a 7. It's just as far as flavor. You know, like fruit candy wise, these are pretty tasty fruit candies. Obviously, you see I'm going back to them a whole bunch, so they are tasty. I'd give the hard candies a 5, maybe less than that even, actually. As far as just straight flavor goes, I'd give the hard candies probably more of like a 4, because you don't go to it for like the actual flavor. Once that initial coating is worn off, the flavor of the actual hard candy underneath really isn't anything special either. So I give that a 4. And then flavor of the spray, I would probably give like a 3, just because I couldn't tell. Like, I don't think that if you blindfolded me and sprayed this, I don't think that I would be able to tell you that it was sour apple necessarily. And because of that, like, aerosol element of it, it almost tastes like a little bit like when you're at the beach and you're using like a spray-on sunscreen and you just happen to get that little hint on your tongue, you know, like while you're talking or something, you know, you're spraying yourself down, you're talking, and all of a sudden you taste a little bit of sunscreen. Like, it's got that like aerosol kind of flavor to it. It's hard to explain exactly what that is because I'm sure it's some kind of chemical thing, but I mean, obviously this is essentially just concentrated chemicals that are somehow edible. But so yeah, there you go. Overall, the big winner still, as far as sourness goes, will always be the hard candy. But I like the cubes. The cubes were an unexpected, just tasty treat. And the spray, I think you can probably save your money on the spray, personally. Oh, and the last thing though, the big winner, and what ties it all together, is the container. Because this container is really cool. Very lovely, festive, Christmas tree shaped container with the Warheads logo on the outside. Ho ho ho, Merry Sour Christmas to you and yours.